Oh. Yeah. Yes, and ready.
Here we go. Two of the top 4 seeds when we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And now the handoff. He's got the first and still going. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Linebacker shifting around now. Here comes the handoff. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Handing off on the draw play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, that's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with them.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. Be short of the 1st down marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
The biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's 3rd down in the red zone. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. To bootleg here. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid the contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Syracuse. This quarterback on fire today. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
It goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Zone here, no doubt. They'll hand it off. And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion sets up a third down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And that catch is hauled in. He can't stop him. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 10-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot. At the 41, excellent starting field position. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. First down, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So both teams settling in as battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And we're all tied up now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He finds the running back in the flat. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
His mind gets set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking for his back. He pulls in the catch. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The Orange have it now, 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Orange. Strong game by this quarterback.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I like how the quarterback here works through his progressions and just realized the check down's probably his best option. Got it to the back out in the flat for an easy first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver makes the catch. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Those critical third down plays coming up. Try to convert with a sneak. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that can happen is he gets stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. It's the running back in the flat. Finds room at the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Fights through a tackle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Come the line for second down and very short now. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here's the second down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance. Play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, the linebackers, but here the nose guard comes up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He got it. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's a strong stiff arm. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. All right, 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time It's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. The receiver grabs it. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He keeps it on a design run. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here. Talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. The field goal is good. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Syracuse offense back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Here's a throw underneath to the back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down here. And here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's found finds some room with the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
With sure hands, it's Booker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. It's a run. Running back's got it. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone for the first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Handoff heading left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Wide open downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The offense stays on the field. Coach just going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Buckeyes churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down after that short completion. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Syracuse.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And it'll be Snyder right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Booker. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Throws it to the right. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And it's Syracuse on top right now. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Man, his quarterback's making smart plays here. And I get what he's trying to do. But at the same time, at this point in the game with the lead, it's very important he's got to stay in bounds. Remember, the clock is your friend. Let's use it as much as you can.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Orange. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
But this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. This one will be fair caught. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
QB keeper all the way. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
We're already playing with the lead here in the national championship. This defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He fires it down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And out comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Takes the toss and heads left. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is brought down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Syracuse Orange.